Those are not typical arrows. Those are definitely deity arrows. They're hitting these mammoths so hard that they're doing backflips. What is happening right now? What? Snuffy, what's going on? Okay, yeah, this is what happens when you introduce a new god to tabs. Apollo, what are you firing? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. I ended off last time asking you guys, what do you want to see me do next? Do you want to see more campaigns or mods, stuff from the workshop, or user battles or myth busting or challenges? And the overwhelming answer was yes. So I guess we're gonna do everything. So it seems like there aren't many mods working for tabs right now. Like, I don't know if modders have kind of abandoned the game or if the update a couple of days ago screwed with things, but the one mod that I could get to work introduced 4 units that are just epic. They look like they could be actual secret units from Landfall. They're really accurate to tabs' style. But first, we have Apollo, which would be another archery god. As if we didn't have enough gods. Hopefully he's not gonna be like Artemis. No, Artemis was enough Artemis for everybody. We've got Ronin, which seems to be a larger version of the samurai, kind of a cross between the monk and the samurai. We've got Thor, which I think is a safe bet to be a hammer-wielding, angrier Norse version of Zeus. Again, more gods, isn't that just great? And we've got Champion, which is a sword-wielding knight on wobbly horseback. I should probably mention that I have no idea what any of these units do. I haven't tried them out yet, this is just guessing, but we're gonna find out as I use them to beat some of your comments. Up first, we have the Laboratory, 25 potion sellers and 1 Minotaur. I don't know what kind of potions they're using, but it all went straight to his neck. That is the tallest cow I've ever seen. We're gonna try to take him down using Ronin. I don't want to use a god because I can only afford 1 god, and I get the feeling even a god can get ragdolled by a big beefy boy. 8,400 versus 8,400. Seems like it's meant to be, and hopefully they can deflect projectiles. Okay, they can, but not indefinitely. Okay, cow down. Now you guys just need to stumble your way over there. Oh, interesting. So they can deflect like the samurai, but they do a little stompy backflip like the samurai giant. The screen is going nuts right now. It's shaking all over the place, so it's not a jester attack. It's definitely a samurai giant. It's just not quite as impactful. I've never seen so many intoxicated units at once. They're actually deflecting them back at them, and it's affecting them. It's actually working flawlessly, and they're getting spin kicked in the teeth. I'm sure that's doing a whole lot as well. Some of them are riding their swords like witches' broomsticks. Like, they're a really wonky unit, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what happens when you cross a couple of wonky units together, right? Wonky times wonky is just wonky squares. Next up, we have Siege. 2 watches, 3 ballistas, 2 Da Vinci tanks, 4 catapults, 3 cannons, 1 bomb cannon, and 3 dragon wheelbarrows. I picked this level because I feel like it's safe to assume the Ronin can deflect arrows, right? And now we know that he can deflect potions, but do you think he could deflect ballista bolts? Like a sharpened telephone pole just getting launched at him? Or cannonballs, or exploding cannonballs, or catapults balls, you know, just all the balls flying at his face. Is this something that he's used to? It's a bit of a personal question, but we are going to ask. And I might be able to squeak in an Apollo as well? Yeah. Okay, we'll have a god on our side, but I mainly just want to see what these guys do when it comes to different kinds of projectiles. Okay, they just get walloped by them. That's fair enough, I suppose. What do you do exactly? Oh, you're not like Artemis. You're just firing single shots. Single, incredibly long-distance, powerful shots. Are you one-shotting people with these? What is happening right now? What's alive and getting pelted by Apollo? It's so difficult to tell. You can't even follow the arrows. They don't have like a trace on them. This technically isn't a recommendation by you guys, but I have no doubt everyone is gonna wanna see this. We're gonna send Apollo mammoth hunting. I'm really curious if this arrow can one-shot any unit. It doesn't look like it. He's definitely hitting Snuffy, and Snuffy's dying. Okay, so it's not one shot, it's just an insane amount of damage. Those are not typical arrows, those are definitely deity arrows. They're hitting these mammoths so hard that they're doing backflips. What is happening right now? What? Snuffy, what's going on? Okay, yeah, this is what happens when you introduce a new god to tabs. Apollo, what are you firing? A bow and arrow is such a mortal thing, right? It's trivial. Apollo prefers the bow and backflip nuke. Vlad is mad. 40 Vlads surrounding you. P.S. Don't do 39 Vlads, do 40. Listen, man, I can't force these units to do whatever I want, okay? If they don't want to do something, then they're not gonna do something. And clearly, only 39 Vlads have liked this comment, so my hands are tied. Now, this might be a dumb idea, because historically speaking, the best way to beat cavalry has always been long, sharp weapons. You know, like spears and pikes and stuff like that, because then the horses charge in and kebab themselves. But that being said, I'm gonna use cavalry anyway. I really wanna see what happens when a bunch of wobbly horse-bound knights try to charge their way out of this circle. I feel like they can pull it off, and if they can't, then I always get horse kebab, so it's really a win-win. Hopefully this goes well. It's not going well. Oh, the horses fight without their riders? No, never mind. The horses get propped up on the poles and danced around like puppets. Giant wobbly meat puppets. Okay. Do you remember when I said this might be a dumb idea? It's usually a safe bet that it's gonna be a dumb idea. The fact that we get a knight is pretty sweet, right? The knight is, it's a strong unit when it doesn't have a broken arm. But Vlad was just all over this. Okay, we might need to try something a little bit more godly. I didn't want it to come to this so soon. Okay, you guys have forced my hand. I have no choice here. We're gonna have to summon the power of Thors. Like 9-ish Thors, I would imagine, because I don't think $4,500 worth of Thor is gonna get the job done. I don't even know if 9 Thors are gonna get the job done because Vlad is such a weird unit. Speaking of weird, oh, okay, I thought they were running for it. They're like, nope, screw this, I'm going back to Asgard. But apparently not. They're just gonna get ragdolled. Oh, interesting. So when they hit people with their hammer is when the lightning comes out, and there's definitely a lot of lightning. It even sticks in them like arrows. But the problem is, it doesn't get the job done. Like, they just get ragdolled. They get held so far away that they can't hit anybody. It doesn't make sense because Vlad is such a dumpster unit. He is. He's got a sharpened spear, but he doesn't stab. He uses it like a blunt object. He should be useless. I'm just gonna suck him off. Screw it. Okay, when in doubt, suck it out. We're gonna get a whole bunch of vampires, and then hopefully we can pin each of them down and give them the ending they deserve. They won't be able to spear us. That seem like a good idea? Can't even fit all of the vampires in this circle. That's probably enough, right? Yeah, better safe than sorry when it comes to Vlad. There we go. Now, my pretties, suck. I gotta play this in slow motion or it's gonna be a PowerPoint slideshow. Yes, there we go. That's exactly what I want. They're not gonna be able to isolate you guys because you're outnumbering them. Beat them with quantity over quality and then pin them down and hopefully finish them off in the gutter. Yes. I'm afraid to remove the slow motion. There's little, like, vampire piles. You can see them piled up all over the field. Is this gonna, ooh, yeah, that feels like it's gonna crash any second now. You can hear all the delicious sucking and you can't tell who's who because they all have silly Transylvanian accents. Okay, that's a lot more living Vlads than I would have expected. Guys, what are you doing? Do you not have an appetite for some Vlad right now? Get in there. No, they're actually losing. There's just piles upon piles of vampires. Oh, we got more coming. Okay, we've won one flank, we lost another. Just keep piling on. Don't pile too much though. Not too many piles. You gotta spread out. You know, just spread those cheeks. I can't believe this. We actually lost. How did we lose? We had so many vampires. Look at the field. There's more vampires than blades of grass. Maybe they'll be tied up in each other's. Nope, not even kind of. Wow, screw this level. I'm not gonna let a bunch of trash can units get the better of me, so we're just going nuclear. We're gonna summon a whole bunch of Reapers and be a little bit excessive, but it's revenge. It's actual revenge. Not revenge like you guys like to use in the comments. I actually have a reason to be vindictful. That's the good stuff. It's hard to tell if they're attacking or if they're dying. I think it's both. I think we've lost like half our Reapers, but fortunately we should only need like half. Yeah, we're good. I can't believe they put up a fight there. How? Screw it, I win. Go back to wherever you came from, Vlad. Moving on to the round table. 1 king, 1 pirate queen, 10 knights, and 2 wobbly horses. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm really happy that the king can have a queen now. Like, the idea of a queen unit is really cool. It's just a shame that she's so haggard. Is that the nicest way of saying it? She's pretty motley looking. And I have no idea what to use here. Honestly, we didn't get all that many modded units. We could try Thor. Or yeah, Thor didn't get his time to shine. We'll just use a couple Thors. I mean, we're using more money, but I still feel like we're at a disadvantage. Screw it. Jump in there. I want to see some lightning strike shields and yourselves. They electrocute themselves so much. I really hope that's not doing damage. Like, I know technically you have lightning in your veins, but it shouldn't also be buried in your skin. Oh boy. This is gonna come right down to the wire. Don't jump off the edge, you idiot. You can't fly that well. Come on, get back up there. Strike down the king. You can do it, Thor. I believe in you for Asgard. My God, this is a dumb unit. Oh. I wonder if he could do anything to the door. The most frequent myth-busting comment that I get from you guys are ideas as to how to activate the door, how to open the door, how to do anything with the door. And I know technically Thor is a modded unit, but in all reality, he's a combination of a bunch of different units, right? I would assume that he has the body of a berserker, because he's sporting the thing on his waist belt again, the same logo. He's got the head of a Valkyrie, he's got Zeus's lightning, he's got the hammer of a chieftain. We didn't try multiple units. Maybe if you combine a bunch of different units together, then that would do something to the door. Like some kind of unison of all the factions. I have no idea. It's wishful thinking, but at the same time, I just want to control Thor and whack on this. So he has a regular attack that's just the stone hammer. What does space do? Oh, space is the jump. So, where's your lightning? What? You had lightning pouring out of your butthole last time, and now you got nothing. Thor, come on! We all get a little nervous sometimes, but you gotta get it up under pressure, bud! So the magical unity of factions theory didn't quite work out, but maybe we can try brute force? I've only ever tried small units down here, for obvious reasons. But maybe if we try something like Snuffy, he can huff and puff and blow the door down. I mean with his trunk. I'll turn him around, okay? I don't mean with his ass. Okay, didn't quite expect that. Oh, Snuffy, if you stop breaking your neck, you might actually be able to see what's behind here. Right, there's definitely a chamber. We've seen a chamber before, but I can't see inside of it. Okay, we're just gonna charge. Ooh. That was a good charge. Just, oh my God, he's just beating his head off it. Come on, Snuffy, you got this. You gotta be kidding me right now. I thought for sure this would work. No, you guys don't want this. You don't want this. Go home, birds. I assumed that being loosely associated with the Viking faction meant that the ice giant would have the logo on his belt buckle, but he doesn't. He's got some other logo and a desperate need for a masseuse or a chiropractor, maybe? Let's see if we can turn you around. Just limbo. Just limbo. There we go. Now punch. Oh, that sounds very promising. Why don't we go into first person and then, oh, yes. Oh, we're actually punching the door. It's working. I mean, it's not working, but we are hitting it. I didn't expect that to even work. Guys, go away. Stop poking the bear, I swear. Just let me punch this stupid door in peace. This is not even gonna kind of work. Oh, fine. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna get stuck down here for the rest of eternity. Yeah, there's no drowning yourself. Sorry about that, bud. Can we, oh, you better run, you little wuss-pusses. Come here. A giant meaty claw wrapping around is not gonna be able to get them. Okay, well, back to combat battles. What if we tried combating our senses with hearing as 6 shouters, sight as 7 potion sellers, touch as 12 ballooners, smell as 4 clam people, and taste as 8 vampires? So not only is this one of the most clever recommendations that I've gotten in a very long time, but I love the fact that smell is represented by clams. It's just so perfect and gross. I have no idea what to use against these things. I've been sitting here for minutes thinking about it too. Like, there's just such a wide variety of weird units. They don't really fight. They touch you with their jismy hands and pick you up or blow you over or make you drunk or suck you off. It's just really weird. Maybe we could just go with a bunch of raptors. We have a raptor squad run in there. I don't want to use any units that they're using. I want to try to mix it up a little bit. We might be able to get a tornado off the ground. Right? Tornadoes should trump every sense. Okay, raptor tornadoes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Raptors don't care if they get drunk. Oh my god, they got blown over. The shouters actually did something. That never happens. Come on. Yes, tornado is off the ground. And just look at that compared to last episode with Lady Red Jade. The difference is just night and day. It's not even comparable. Lady Red Jade was like 5 times bigger than that. Oh, that reminds me, I have a comment. Again, I don't know if I've seen this before, but I feel like I would remember if Blackbeard can make a super tornado. The guy is like 15 feet tall, so we clearly have to try that. Let's just have them sweep up everybody's favorite cannon fodder, the halfling. And I know what you're thinking. This looks like, right, the cheerleaders should not be frontline infantry. But Blackbeard jumps over them and then he's too far away to get cheered on, so hopefully this way he'll jump close enough to get cheered into a frenzy. There we go. Okay, cheer him on, cheer him on. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, what the hell? Is it bigger? It's hard to tell. It might be bigger. It might be the same size. I honestly don't know. It's hard to judge. It's real big. It's clearly like 10 times bigger than the one that we've already seen. Right, the Make Spitter is a baby tornado in comparison. It's a little bit harder to get off though. That's the thing. You can't really trust Blackbeard to get whipped up into a flurry. You gotta do stupid stuff like put him really far behind. What is he doing? I swear the tornadoes just get spiteful, right? He's just like slap chopping all of the remaining hobbit bodies. They don't deserve this. They're dead. Just let them be dead. There's no way that there's anything alive here, right? What is exploding? What is screaming? I'm so confused right now. Hold on. We gotta pause. Are you in like Mortal Kombat in here with one halfling? Or are you just spinning around like a doofus? I think he's just spinning around on his own. There's no halfling in here. Right? There's nothing. Who are you killing? What are you doing? I think he blew a halfling underneath the map. 90% sure that there's a halfling somewhere underneath the map right now that he can't get to. Oh, he's taking down the castle. That's a little excessive. I don't know if they have insurance for that. I guess we're just gonna let him do his thing. His thing is done. But you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And if I lived up to your expectations, please be sure to leave a like on the video, okay? I really appreciate it. These videos are doing so well, and I'm really trying my best to do something that everybody wants to see, trying to incorporate everything that everyone wants, so hopefully it ends up making for a good video. And once again, if you guys want to see more combat battles, leave your armies in the comments. The rules are don't use too many units, don't use too many cheerleaders, don't do the same thing that everybody's doing. And this time, you can include these guys, okay? I will try my very best to beat them. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.